Hello and welcome back to Baking on a Budget. Now this time what we've got is this simple homemade coleslaw recipe, and I'm going to make that with homemade mayonnaise. This is very simple. It only takes a few minutes to put together, but it is absolutely delicious. Fresh, you know, nice. Now we have the ingredients over here, and I'll run through exactly what we've got there. We have 1 egg at 13p. We have 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar at 6p, and we have 250ml of oil. Now this can be any type of oil. I'm just using a very simple vegetable oil here, and that is going to come out at about 40p. So from that part of the recipe, we're going to get about 300ml of mayonnaise, and the total cost of that is 59p. Now to make that mayonnaise into coleslaw, we're going to add 1 red onion at 10p. We're going to add 1 carrot at 5p. And we've got about 150 grams of white cabbage, which is coming out at about 15p. So if we put all of that together, we have £1.16. Now, I haven't got the weight for this, so I'll weigh the coleslaw once I've finished it, and then I'll be able to tell you £1.16 brings you so much coleslaw. Okay, this is very simple, very quick video. Let's get on to it. Alrighty, so first things first, we are going to crack this egg into this jug. Best to use a jug for this, a narrow sort of container. Anything too wide and you won't really get the blender in there very well. So I'm using this jug, and that's going to be fine. And to the egg we want to add a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. There it is. And with that I'm just going to put a pinch of salt in there also. Now we just want to blend these two together. The next thing we want to do is put a little of the oil in and blend that up. It's just a little at a time with the oil, and get that all blended in there nicely, and a little bit more. Now, I'm going to put the rest of that oil in. Get that beautifully. Nice thick creamy mayonnaise. That is superb. And as you see, that's done in seconds flat. Now, I'll just clean off the whisk or blender. Now, I'm just going to set this aside for a little while. Alrighty, so the next phase of this is to prep this carrot. I'll just top and tail it, and then peel it. Very good. And with this I'm going to grate the carrot, and I'm going to grate the cabbage, and I'll probably just chop the onion. But we want to grate all of this carrot, and obviously you could put many different things in the mayonnaise. You could put some garlic paste in there, some herbs, whatever you desire. Either way, very simple recipe. Right, there we have the carrot, and I'm going to stick that in this bowl. A similar amount, maybe a little bit more, of the cabbage, and this is just a very simple white cabbage. You could use red if you wanted, and I'm just going to grate some of this down to go with the carrot. There we go, beautiful fresh grated white cabbage. That also goes in the bowl. Might need a bigger bowl actually. We will get them in the bowl also. I am going for a bigger bowl here. This one will be better. Just transfer all of that into there. And then lastly we want this red onion preparing. Again, I'm putting the red onion in here. It has got a little bit more tang to it, which I like, but you could just put ordinary onion in there if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to cut some thin slices off that, and that will probably do, I think. So we used about half of that red onion here. And the rest of it I will keep for salads. Now, I just want to chop this up fairly finely. That will do for me. And again, we just want to get that in the bowl, mix it all in. That's looking great already, smelling so fresh as well. So we have our shredded vegetables, cabbage, carrot, red onion, and we have a beautiful fresh homemade mayonnaise. And I'm going to get that in there, and then combine the two. And as we're doing this, if we find you need a little bit more cabbage in there, or a little bit more carrot or anything like that, simply done, just put a bit more in. That's looking beautiful. A little bit more of the mayo. That is delicious coleslaw. Having said that, I'm going to put a little bit more of the cabbage in, and that will just soak up some more of that mayonnaise. It's just a trial and error thing as you go, you know, for the quantities on this. Put another handful of cabbage in there, and that will soak up that mayonnaise beautiful. As I said earlier, I'm going to weigh this. I'm going to stick it out on a plate. I'll weigh it, and then we'll know exactly how much we'll get for that £1.16. So I've just put a plate on my scales and zeroed it, and now I'm going to turn this out onto the plate. It smells beautiful as well. Just that slight tang of the vinegar from the mayonnaise. So that has given us, what is that? That's 420 grams of beautiful fresh coleslaw for £1.16. And that's going to do many servings in a salad or with a light meal or something like that. Now, I'm going to take this back off here. I'm going to give it a taste. I'll tell you exactly how that tastes. I can see how it tastes, but I'm going to taste some anyhow. Okay, beautiful fresh coleslaw. I'm going to just take a little bit of that on my fork. This for me is great, like summertime food or relish, you know, that you would put on the side of a meal. And with it being summer in the UK right now, although it's raining outside, I thought something like this would be quick, easy to do. And again, with this, you see, there's none of the emulsifiers or anything like that in there. This is just absolutely plain, natural ingredients. And you can tell in the taste, it really does taste very fresh, you know. Now, another thought I had to accompany this and to make a small meal is the potato rosti. I have a potato rosti recipe, and I may very well do that next. And my thought was, I've done the coleslaw, I'll do the rosti, and then I've got like a bean burger, like a vegetable bean burger pate to make, which is spicy. And I think that, a rosti, some of this coleslaw, a little bit of salad will be a really inexpensive meal, but will also be delicious. So there's a couple of videos there that I've got planned to do for the future of those type of recipes. Now, if you've enjoyed this recipe, please do give the video a thumbs up. And if you would like to see those future recipes and many more future recipes as well, please do consider subscribing to the channel. In the meantime, I'm going to have another couple of forkfuls of this, and I'm going to cover that up, stick it in the fridge, and I'll have some for my tea. Thank you very much.